You're listening to Life at UpKeep, a podcast about the people and teams in our company doing amazing work together. Through the eyes of our very own UpKeepers, you'll get a glimpse into our amazing company culture, the team's big wins, small wins, and how our members of the team came to join and hopefully love UpKeep. Today, I'm really excited. We got Zoie Kline, one of our sales development reps.
So excited to be on the podcast. It's going great.
Could you start us off by sharing what your role is here at UpKeep, what your responsibilities are?
My role as an SDR is to be the first touch with the potential customers, the prospects when they're first checking out UpKeep. So they're either signing up on the web, on their phones and downloading the app, or requesting a demo with us. And as soon as they sign up, my job is to get in touch with them as soon as possible. I'm basically dialing, emailing all day, targeting at least 130 dials per day and 50 emails. I usually surpass that, but that's the goal. Setting anywhere from 1 to 6 SQLs, sometimes even more than that, and then following up with them until they show up on the demo with the emerging expansion or mid-market AE.
That 130 dials is like, from what I've heard, top 25, top quartile, top like decile of people, sales development reps out there in the world. What you're doing, what the team is doing is like best in class. So huge props, shout outs to you. How did you first find out about UpKeep? And also what made you want to join the team?
I was up in the Bay Area and I was living with my family, and I knew I wanted to get down to SoCal just to be in better weather and closer to friends. And after I left my last job, I was determined to find a company where I was actually selling something that helped people. And I found UpKeep on LinkedIn, did all the research. I absolutely love the product. Like every review I read and every customer story was someone either saving time, saving money, just absolutely loving the software that they bought, which was a huge transition from my last job. So that's pretty much was my number one goal. Also never realized how many like maintenance departments were still doing everything on paper. Just kind of blew my mind. Besides that, I loved the culture. I saw all the awards that UpKeep won for such a fun work environment. It was a startup, and I don't know, it was just really desirable.
Zoie, I'm going to throw you a curveball here. How did you get into sales?
I have always been in sales type roles. I think it's just because I am super talkative and love selling things. It started with food and beverage sales. I just ended up in it after college and have loved it ever since.
I have so much respect for people that do door-to-door sales. Like, oh man, how are they going to react when they open this door for me?
It's usually not pleasant, but if you can turn it around and make them happy, it's so rewarding.
Yeah, definitely. Like, obviously, like, UpKeep is one of the first companies for me. And, you know, through this team, I've really gotten to see, like, the entire, sales life cycle. And it's given me a big appreciation for whenever someone, like, cold calls me. I tend to think that I'm a lot nicer now to those folks that knock on my door, reach out to me. I'm curious about a project that you've been working on that you're really proud of.
One that I'm currently working on, it's an ongoing one. As a team captain with the SDRs, I'm creating all of the sales contests. So those have been going on pretty much ever since Vala started. Shout out Vala, he's been super awesome.
I see those in the Slack channel and they're so much fun. I want to join them, Zoie.
They're so fun. Just yesterday with the SDRs and BDRs, we did like a food face-off. So there was the team croissants versus the team bagels and the team apple versus team banana. It's like, can you tell I was hungry when I made that contest? They're really just to focus on any areas where the team could improve or needs to just focus on more. And we give awesome like prizes and money and incentives and spiffs. And the team loves them. I love them. We've done like snakes and ladders, tons of raffles, even bingo. It's super fun.
I think it's called The Energy Bus. Is that right?
Yeah, we read The Energy Bus. That was such a good book. It's honestly like the perfect way to describe the SDR team channel and our Zoom huddles every day. If you guys ever need a pick me up, just join our Zoom meetings. They're always fun, and join the channel. It's always popping in there.
As you look back at the last 9-10 months, like what's something that stands out to you that you like and love about UpKeep?
I mean, ever since the first day I started, like everyone starts on that Wednesday for a lunch and learn, and they're so much fun. I would have to say that the culture is just my number one thing. The other day we did a cookie swap and it was so much fun. We got to make cookies for each other, send them, hand deliver them, and you get free cookies. I mean, how awesome is that? Shout out to Phoebe and Festin, who actually delivered them themselves, and left me a handwritten card. That was super fun. And we even have a kickball team. Shout out the UpKeep Annihilators.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much again, Zoe. I really appreciate you for joining me on this episode of Life at UpKeep. If anyone on the team wants to connect with me, shoot me a Slack, shoot me an email. Thanks, Zoe.
Thanks, Ryan. Bye, guys.